Now let's send things over to meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler with more on Hurricane Helene. Jeremy?
All right, thanks. Yeah, and so, we're tracking it. This is our enhanced satellite. So what it's showing you is basically the taller thunderstorms, the taller cloud tops. That's what the purple colors represent around that center. And so those taller thunderstorms are wrapping in from the bottom, or the south of it, I should say, to the east. And once these wrap into the center, that's a sign that it's really going to strengthen. And so I believe that process is starting to happen now. There's very warm water down there. I mentioned that last couple of days. The water temps upper 80s to around 90 degrees. And so forecast strengthening it is forecast to strengthen. It has winds right now of 90 miles an hour sustained. Gusts are up to 115 miles an hour. Now, it is going to move to the north-northeast, and it looks like it's going to head in here around Carabel, south of Tallahassee, make landfall kind of on the edge of the Big Bend as a Category 3. Now, it's going back and forth between a 3 and a 4. Either way, the effects are going to be pretty bad down there. They're going to see a huge storm surge around Horseshoe Beach, all the way down past Pine Ridge. And then, it's going to still be a hurricane as it moves through southern Georgia. So Tallahassee, Valdosta, Albany, going to get rocked by some very strong winds and hurricane-force winds. And then it moves north, weakens, moves to the west, gets wrapped up in an upper level low and stays out there. But some of the rain still may move in our direction. Now, the strongest winds will be down that way. Look at these tropical storm force winds in yellow reaching all the way to Tampa and, getting into Jacksonville. But those hurricane force winds will roll through, again, Tallahassee, Valdosta, and Albany, Georgia, and then move northward and weaken. Now, the storm surge down that way, we've been talking about it, over 12 feet in many areas. Some spots in the white, possibly over 15, maybe up to 20. And so this is going to hit a large region. I mean, all the way from Tampa, all the way almost to Panama City. Panama City's still going to have a surge, just not quite as high as down here. So now here's the latest on our future track model. It is tracking the center of the storm, but it's also tracking that rain. Look how far north that rain gets. This is the problem. That rain is already today reaching up into the Appalachians. And so tomorrow as well along the path. There's it making landfall sometime this evening, but look at how far north that rain is. It won't be here, though. But tomorrow, this big rain band is forecast to move in our direction, even though the center is going to move away from us. So that's where our concern is, these rain bands coming in, producing some heavy rain. Things are a lull on Saturday, but the upper level low could cause some showers on Sunday. Rain totals, well, right now, the models aren't showing too much. I mean, a quarter to a half inch of rain, we can handle that. Might be a little bit more, though, if you get some of these thunderstorms coming in, maybe a half inch to an inch. Today we have a couple of stationary fronts. That's why we have a chance for some isolated showers. But other than that, I mean, there's nothing out there right now, and I think it's going to be very quiet really through the day. Light southeast winds, lots of clouds, a little bit of sun, isolated showers. That's what I'm calling for today, all the way through the evening. And really overnight and tomorrow morning, not too much. I do think, however, there will be some isolated showers out there tomorrow all the way up through noon. But big stuff off to the west and southwest, boy, that starts coming in the afternoon. Now, the bulk may be to the west, but I think it will be a little closer to us. I think we're going to get some scattered strong storms in here in the afternoon and the early evening, and then they will move out, though, after that point, and then quieter on Saturday. We could see a few strong storms. Not today. The risk is to the south of us, but tomorrow we do have a marginal risk for Hampton Roads with a slight risk over North Carolina. Isolated tornadoes, not out of the question. There could be a little rotation in some of those storms. Mostly cloudy skies today, though. Isolated showers, pretty quiet. Highs low 80s. And then tomorrow we got low 80s again. We'll have scattered storms in the afternoon. A couple of those could be strong. A little breezy, too. Saturday, isolated showers only. Sun pops out a little more. And then Sunday, mostly cloudy, some scattered showers. We might still be changing those rain chances over the weekend, but at least the theme is a drier Saturday and a little wetter Sunday.